episode of Asexualized My Asexual Life. This is the place to be for education about asexuality, all things asexual. I share my own asexual life journey in order to help you in yours. Be sure to subscribe and hit that great big bell icon so you get notified of every time I go live, like now, post a new video. So, because I've gone over 1,000 subs, and obviously I must have got a lot more watch hours than I thought I had. This is fantastic news because Angel is with me today and she is live with you, and my window's open, so it's a little bit noisy outside. I was hoping that I would have the window shut if I went live, but I didn't know it was going to work, so I just put the camera on, and she's in a really beautiful way. You can see her at the moment in full bloom. So I wanted to show you, and I wanted to just give you a message of hope from Angel and me, because Angel's been through a lot. Angel's now 5 years old. She's what's known as a teddy guinea pig. So she doesn't actually live with me. She lives with my parents, but she's come with me for the day. And as you can see, she's a very loving, caring, beautiful, furry kid daughter. And I am so lucky she's alive and to be with me. And I want to let you know that even if you're going through difficult, tough times at the moment, don't give up, because Angel never gave up. Now, Angel is a recovered diabetic, which is supposed to be impossible. Apparently cats can recover, but no one's ever known of a guinea pig to recover before. Not many guinea pigs live either. So the vet said that the only 2 guinea pigs he'd ever known about was like they hadn't lasted more than 6 months. And Angel, 2.5 years later, is completely diabetic free. She is completely recovered. No more injections, no more insulin. She's like a new guinea pig. The vet said she's like so much younger. She looks far younger than 5. You know, she's really feisty now, really strong now. In the end, the actual insulin was making her poorly because she didn't need it anymore. And it was putting her blood sugar levels down to really dangerous levels. Luckily, I picked up on it, even though she doesn't live with me. And the vet was able to reduce her medication to half the dose and then completely get rid of it, because I felt that it was just doing her more harm than good. She was very weak and she was like going backwards. She was losing weight, and I said I think it's the insulin, because she doesn't need it anymore. Obviously, it's going to make her lose weight, you know. So anyway, yeah, I was right about that. And you know, she's been with my mum now for over 3 years. April 2018, she went to live with my mum because she was diabetic and I couldn't inject her. I had a panic attack in the vets and I just couldn't do it because I have a really strong fear of needles and blood. But Angel has survived diabetes, overcome it, haven't you, precious? Overcome it after 2.5 years. She was free, you know, since this year, sort of December. I think it was December 2020 / January 2021, being completely free of diabetes. And yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. She lives up to her name of being an angel. You'll have to excuse the train in the background because I do live near a train station. This is very live. And so yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. I would never ever swap her in all the world. She's the love of my life, and she's my baby girl, and I really love her implicitly. I always will. And yeah, so over 3 years. So she comes to my house for a visit. She's got a day cage, and we spend the day together. She like comes for a holiday with me, don't you, girl? And she's also been through 2 major operations. She had ovarian cysts removed, and they thought because she was diabetic that it would be, you know, that was like more difficult operation for her to have, because it was major surgery. Like they have to cut like a really like 3/4 length incision all the way up the abdomen. So it's really huge operation. But she survived that, and her companion at the time didn't. So, well, her companion came through it, and then she didn't make it home. So I don't want to go into it because obviously I don't want to upset Angel, because she's kind of forgetting about that. And I love you, and I'm glad you're here still. But she did have some bleeding afterwards, and so we had to rush her in, and it made her diabetes worse at the time. So for 2 weeks she couldn't actually have any medication because it put her severely low sugars to the point where it could have been fatal for her. So she survived that, didn't you, gorgeous? And then was it 1 or 2 years later, she had to have a lump removed from her that was pressing on her spine. On her back it was, like kind of this area here. And she had to have it removed. And when it was removed, he found it was pressed on her spine. So that was another quite big operation, not as big as the other one. But, you know, it's very delicate because it was pressing on her spine, and she survived that. So she's had ovarian cyst removed. She's had like a lump removed from her back that was pressing on her spine. She's overcome diabetes, and she's got some sight back in one of her eyes because she was completely blind at one point. So, and our other eye seems to be improving. So I want to give you a message of hope that even if you think the circumstances are really dire right now, even if you think life is so difficult, I do empathize with you. I do sympathize with you. I do feel your pain. Life is not always easy. And when we're kids, we kind of think it's going to be so wonderful and easy and everything's going to be great. And we don't get told like how difficult life is, you know, and how difficult it will be. So we don't know what to expect. But I just want you to know that you can overcome difficulties. You know, she's angel by name and angel by nature, you know. Look at her. She loves being with me. I love her so much. She gives me so much joy. I feel so calm and peaceful in my soul whenever I'm around her. It's like we are really soulmates, me and Angel. We love each other implicitly. And so I want to give a message of hope that however tough life is right now for you, however difficult things are, and how things haven't, you may not have turned out the way you wish they had, I just want you to know that I'm here with you. I love you, and always have hope, because without hope, you know, kind of like we lose our way and we lose our direction and we lose our sense of purpose of why we're here. So always have hope and never give up. Angel never gave up. She's a tough guinea pig. Aren't you gorgeous, you know? And she's my world and I love her to bits. I would never be without her. She you know, she just brings me so much joy, and I cannot emphasize enough how amazing she is and incredible. She's overcome all that. Haven't you, gorgeous? You know, all that. It's a lot to take on a little body, you know? But she's done it. You know? So you can overcome things, you know? She had cataracts in both of her eyes, right? You're not supposed to be able to get rid of cataracts without an operation. She's had no operation. When the cataracts completely disappeared, it's literally, the vet said it's supposed to be impossible. It's been checked a couple of times and it's completely gone. Right? And her diabetes, her blood sugars levels back down to 6. They were like 24 at one point. Right? Even last year, sort of like December last year, there was 16. Now she's down to 6, which is perfect, you know? So it's absolutely incredible what it can do. And I'm so lucky that my mum looked after her, because if she hadn't looked after Angel might not be here right now. And then I'm thankful that I noticed her blood sugar levels were getting low with the insulin and she needed to come off it. So I'm thankful to both of us for you know, looking after her so well, particularly my mum, who spends every day 7 days a week, 365 days a year, most of those days looking after her. I see her for a few days a year. I would like to see her a lot more, but you know, with the lockdown and her being at my parents', it's up to my parents when they let me see her. You know, because my mum has illnesses herself, so she has to isolate a lot and keep distance from even me. So it's kind of hard, but you know, it is what it is, you know. And just any time I can spend with her, it's difficult when we don't live together anymore, me and Angel. But and at the moment I'm off sick from my day job, so I don't have the money to have her back home with me. But my mum looks after her so good anyway, and she's used to being over my mum's now, and she keeps my mum company a lot. So they've kind of got a good relationship as well, really good relationship. So it's nice, you know. So yeah, my foot's still hurting and stuff at the moment. But you know, it's nice to have some peace and tranquilness and feeling good and some love from Angel. She's so beautiful and she gives me such unconditional love. It's incredible. I always feel better when I'm talking to her, kissing her, cuddling her, just being with her. She makes me so calm and relaxed, like a different person. I just feel like all my troubles are just melting away. All my worries are not so much of a worry. All my traumas are not so traumatic when I'm stroking and being around Angel. It's like I feel so good. And she's a wonderful, loving piggy. I'm so blessed to have her still in my life, you know. So, you know, don't give up hope, because things can improve. You can change your life around in a heartbeat. Things can just change. You're not supposed to eat that. Look at all the food you've got to eat and you're eating my top. She's funny. She's got all this food, but she prefers to eat my clothes, don't you? Angel, you prefer to eat my clothes. You prefer to eat my clothes. Yeah, so as you can see, she prefers to eat clothes rather than actually eating the food in front of her. You're funny. She likes to eat my hair as well. She gave me a haircut earlier, weren't you? You have all this beautiful green food, which is food that guinea pigs can eat, yet you'd rather eat my top. Wouldn't you? You'd rather eat my top or my hair. Give me a nice haircut. But yeah, she's absolutely stunningly beautiful. And like I said, if she can overcome like 2 major operations, overcome diabetes, recover from being blind in both eyes, so she's got one eye that's not blind anymore, has got no cataracts in it, the other eye's improved as well. I mean, you can do anything in life, She's made the impossible possible, like cataracts, going away without an operation. It's just something that's never heard of. It's not meant to happen. So, she is an absolute miracle. Absolute miracle. And miracles can happen, and I just want you to know that. So don't give up hope. Don't think that something can't happen if people say it's impossible, because angels made it possible, Angels made the impossible possible. She's incredible. And your teeth chattering, which normally means you need the toilet. I hope you don't need the toilet. Go and have some food. Go on, have some food. Proper food, not my top. Yeah, so yeah, she's beautiful. I love her so much, don't I? I love you so much. Is that nice? Oh, she's got a bit sensitive skin sometimes. So it's better if I just stroke her like that, isn't it? Is that better for you? You had a haircut last time you came round, didn't you? Yeah, you've got all this nice food to eat. You'd rather eat my top. She probably wants to go back in her day cage and have some piggy mix, don't you? Hello. Hello, yeah. Anyway, we're going to love you and leave you for now. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope me and Angel's given you some hope that, things can change around. Your life can improve, even if you've been in dire circumstances, and even if things haven't gone your way. She's living proof. And I just want to say we love you both very much. We both love you very much. We love you both very much. We both love you very much. And we're really happy that you're with us. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a nice thumbs up, because Angel loves to see those thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that great big bell icon so you get notified of every time I go live like now, post a new video. Take care and lots of love to you. Bye. Bye.